What else did Olympus tell us when they introduced the new Olympus OMD EM1X? Hi there, I'm Peter Forsgard, an Olympus visionary from Helsinki, Finland. And before we start talking about what else did Olympus introduce in January when they announced or introduced the Olympus OMD EM1X, please consider to subscribe to my channel and hit that bell so you get notified when there is a new video online. My channel is all about you getting to be a better photographer. I post 2 videos a week, usually on Tuesdays and Fridays. And then there is one thing I need to mention. Olympus paid my trip to Hamburg to see the announcement of the new camera and the other gear that they introduced in January. But let's go and check out what else Olympus introduced in January. There were a lot of things: flashes, lenses, software. And let's start with the new flash system. Now Olympus has a radio controlled flash, and I think that's a very good improvement to the previous system. What Olympus introduced was a new flashlight called FL700VR and a receiver FRWR and a flash controller FCWR. All the new flashlights are weather sealed, freeze proof, etc, etc. So they have the same weather sealing as most of the Olympus Pro grade cameras has. So weather is not an obstacle to use the flash. With the controller in the camera, it's possible to use radio control flash even though if you have only one radio control flash. And the receiver can be used with older Olympus flash. So if you already have Olympus flash, then it's possible to attach the receiver and a transmitter to your camera, and then you can use radio control, for example, for your FL900. You might have some old studio flashlights, and those flashes can be radio triggered with the receiver and a transmitter from Olympus. And I think that's a very good thing. The radio system has 3 groups, so you can have 3 flashes to be triggered with different power. And the amount of flashes in a group is unlimited. And there is also a new firmware for at least EM1 Mark II, EM5 Mark II and Pen F, so that the radio controlled flashes can be used with those cameras. There is a link in the description where you can download those firmwares. And I also have made a video how to upgrade your firmware. Check it out from there. Then Olympus announced a new teleconverter, MC20. It doubles the focal length of your lens. So for example, my 40 to 150 mm becomes a 80 to 300 mm lens with I guess it will be f5.6. And that's really good because I very seldom need long lenses. But with the MC20 I have a very long lens just for my occasional use. Olympus also announced a new image editing software, Olympus Workspace. And there is a video that I made about Olympus Workspace. It's a very good image editing software and it's free. It's very capable, but it has some limitations. But go check out that video so you know what it is and how it works and what the features are. Of course, the EM1X was the biggest thing that they announced. But Olympus also announced a new lens, or actually it was an announcement that they are developing a 150 to 400 mm f4.5 lens with the Teleconverter 1.25 built in. And that was very exciting. A lot of bird photographers in the event were really excited about this lens. It's not going to be cheap, so start saving your money now. It's going to be in the market in 2020. And it's also quite big, but with the teleconverter it will be a 1000 mm lens, and with the new MC20 it will be a 2000 mm lens. And these 1000 and 2000 are equivalent of a full frame field of view. So that's going to be very interesting to see and test when it comes into the market, because with the 200mm lens, handheld shots is going to be very, very interesting. I really want to test that lens, even though, as I said earlier, I really don't need that long lenses, but that lens is going to be fun to test. And what's really different from other Olympus Pro lenses, this is going to be a white lens. I will get back to all of these new gear when I have chance to test them. Thanks for watching and bye for now.